स्टार्ट कर दवा।
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So हमें एग्रीगेट प्रोडक्शन प्लानिंग रे हमें एपरजे कौन डिस्कस करले हमें डिस्कस करले फोरकास्टिंग ऊपर दि तीन टा टेक्निक हमें डिस्कस करले फोरकास्टिंग रो दि तीन टा मेथड को यूज करके हमें तार एग्जांपल वर्कआउट करले तापर देखले फोरकास्टिंग रे एरर कौन आसुची को टाइप रो एरर अछि केमति कैलकुलेट करा होची सेटा देखले तापर हम मैन पावर स्ट्रेटजी को गले गोटे एटा बुझ जिनसटा एग्रीगेट प्रोडक्शन प्लानिंग रे कौन हुए फर्स्ट तमे फोरकास्टिंग करिकरी डिसाइड करलो कि को मास रे केतरा प्रोड्यूस करिया को हबो तापर नेक्स्ट कौन करछो तमे मैन पावर प्लान करूछो सो मैन पावर प्लान करिवा को हमें डिफरेंट स्ट्रेटजी अडॉप्ट करूछे ता ऊपर हमें गोटे प्रॉब्लम करथिले विभिन्न प्रकार लाइक सब कॉन्ट्रैक्टिंग स्ट्रेटजी hire and fire strategy, right? Then fixed manpower strategy, and inventory carrying strategy. These are the different strategies that we discussed as far as the manpower plan is concerned. Now, same jinsa, khali to manpower hele habani. You have to plan your raw materials. You have to plan your gote dhara gote tame कहला मोरो cycle manufacturing करूछ साइकिल मैन्युफैक्चरिंग करिया को तमे डिसाइड करलो फोरकास्टिंग हला जनवरी मास रे एतिकी साइकिल दरकार फेब्रुअरी रे एतिकी दरकार मार्च रे एतिकी दरकार अप टू डिसेंबर तमे फोरकास्टिंग करलो सेही रिक्वायरमेंट सेही डिमांड को मीट करिया को तमरो मैन पावर कोन दरकार हो तमे कैलकुलेट करलो यूजिंग मैन पावर स्ट्रेटजी विभिन्न प्रकार स्ट्रेटजी अडॉप्ट करके देखलो कोटा मोस्ट इकोनॉमिकल होची से स्ट्रेटजी को अडॉप्ट करिकरी तमे मैन पावर रखलो नाउ व्हाट अबाउट द मटेरियल मोर जदी मु जनवरी मास रे 100 टा साइकिल दरकार हो साइकिल रे मटेरियल कोन दरकार हैंडल बार दरकार हैंडल गोटे दरकार साइकिल रो फ्रेम गोटे दरकार साइकिल रो दीटा चक्का दरकार गोटे कैरियर दरकार गोटे सीट दरकार these are the different materials that will be required to manufacture a cycle so मु जदी 100 टा मोर प्लान अछि to produce 100 cycles in the month of July. Then in the month of July, I need to have 100 frame assemblies, frame 100 का दरकार, handlebar 100 दरकार, seat 100 दरकार, carrier 100 दरकार, then चक्का 200 दरकार कारण गोटे साइकिल ने 2टा चक्का दरकार होछि तो एई जो जिंस मटेरियल जो तमे कोन कोन दरकार तार प्लानिंग करिवा सेटा को कह जाउची एमआरपी एंड एमआरपी स्टैंड्स फॉर व्हाट मटेरियल रिक्वायरमेंट प्लानिंग तमर कोन मटेरियल रिक्वायरमेंट होची तार प्लानिंग केमति करबो बिफोर आई मूव ऑन टू द हमें खाली बुझिबा एमआरपी जिंसटा कोन बट से फॉर एग्जांपल गोटे कार के तयारी करबो गोटे मैन्युफैक्चरर अछि हु इज मैन्युफैक्चरिंग कार्स गोटे कार रे से 3000 4000 का पार्ट्स लागुथबो छोट छोट कंपोनेंट पार्ट्स एकरी सब असेंबली इन देखि 3000 4000 लागुथबो से जगह रे डूइंग ऑल दिस थिंग्स मैनुअली विल नॉट बी पॉसिबल कहबो गोटे कार रे 5टा टायर लागुची 5टा टायर कोन 4टा चक्का गोटे स्टेपनी मोर 100 टायर 100 कार मैन्युफैक्चर करबा को अछि जुलाई मास रे तो हाउ मेनी चक्का केतरा मोर व्हील्स विल बी रिक्वायर्ड आई विल रिक्वायर 500 व्हील्स steering wheel steering केतरा दरकार 100 मैन्युफैक्चरिंग ला आई रिक्वायर 100 steerings like that इतने कंपोनेंट अछि मैनुअली इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू फाइंड आउट द एमआरपी रिपोर्ट so what they do there is a computer system for that program अछि सेतिबेका जो तरे किछि रिक्वायर्ड डाटा तमे इनपुट दबो and finally you will get the what material is required and when it is required. Am I clear up to this?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now note down material requirement planning. if we have the plan, note down, if we have the plan for production of a particular item, if we have the plan for production of a particular item, we need to plan out when to order for the components, raw materials, and spare parts required to produce the particular item, and when to place the order and in what quantity to place the order. ବୁଝିପାରିଲ? ବୁଝିପାରିଲ? I'll repeat it again. If we have to plan, if you have the plan for production of a particular item, like cycle, as I said, if we have the plan for production of a particular item, we need to plan out when to order and in what quantity to order the required components, raw materials, and spare parts required to produce the particular item. So definition, this is known as material requirement planning, bracketed MRP. Just hold on. So what you will do, So first thing that you should have the master production schedule. What is the master production schedule? Based on the demand forecast, based on the requirement, what is the numbers को मासरे केतेटा को तमरा unit produce करिया दरकार. That is what is the master production schedule. In which month or in which time period, in what quantity is there in the demand, in what quantity you have to produce. That is the production schedule or the master production schedule. Based on the master production schedule, you are finding out the MRP report. And what it says the detailed schedule for the raw materials, components, and other spare parts required for producing as per the master schedule, production schedule. Is it clear? Is it clear?
Yes, sir. Clear. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Now, in this, the master production schedule is independent, whereas when you are doing the MRP, the detailed schedule of raw materials, components, required spare parts, that is dependent. Like motorcycle manufacturing, if I am manufacturing cycle, the master production schedule will be independent. It can be any quantity as per the demand. But the requirement of raw materials, the components, other spare parts, that is a dependent variable. That will depend upon in what quantity the final product is required. So, MPS is independent, whereas MRP, the material requirement planning, the material that you require, that is dependent. More tire keteta darkar or more chokka keteta darkar, that is dependent on more cycle keteta manufacture kari. So note down, independent demand. The demand, independent demand, number one note karo, the demand unrelated to demand for other products. That means the end product is independent. And that is mostly on the basis of the forecast. Second point, that is mostly on the basis of forecast. Whereas dependent demand, it is the demand which is directly related, to the demand of the end product. That means end product is cycle. So independent demand is cycle. Dependent demand is chokka. 100 cycle move karibu jodi more 200 chokka darkar hobo. That is dependent on how many cycles. The demand that is directly related to the demand of the end product, that is independent demand, dependent demand.
Example.
Sorry?
Example, sir.
Sorry, repeat.
Example, sir.
Example I gave you now. If I am to manufacture 100 cycles,
Sir.
that is independent.
Achha.
But requirement of wheels is dependent. 100 cycle manufacture करिया पहले मु जो केतेटा चक्का मगैबी, that is depending upon how many cycles I want to manufacture.
Sir.
Because I have to manufacture 100 cycles, I have to arrange 200 wheels. Every cycle has two wheels.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir.
Now, next point is, note down, MRP is the appropriate tool. MRP is the appropriate tool for planning and control of raw material, WIP. What is WIP? WIP is work in progress. Raw material, WIP, components, and sub-assemblies. Right? Example, note down. Independent. Independent is, I want to manufacture 20 cars. That is the master production schedule. 20 cars will manufacture karibi. That is independent. Tires. Mu gotte car re 5टा टायर लागुଛି. So 20 cars manufacture करिया पहले 100 tires I require. That is the dependent. Clear? बुझी पारलो? अरे बुझी पारलो ना नहीं?
हाँ सर बुझी गया.
Okay. In this, another thing you have to consider the lead time. What is lead time? Lead time means lead time. L-E-A-D. Hello.
Yes sir, lead time.
Lead time. Lead time is, धर मु गोटे आइटम मोर रिक्वायरमेंट अछि, मु ताको आज ऑर्डर प्लेस करली, मो पाखु को केते दिन रे मटेरियल ता पहुंचुची. From the time of placement of the order up to the time of receipt of the material is known as lead time.
So the time of receive the material.
Placement of the order. From the time of placement of the order up to the time of receipt of the material is known as lead time. Now this lead time is of two types. One is ordering lead time. That means mu order karikiri vendor to item magouchi, that is ordering lead time. In this, from the time of initiation of the order or requisition of the order material up to the time of receipt of the material is your ordering lead time. Another is manufacturing lead time. केते गुडे जिंसो मु ऑर्डर करिकरी बाहर मगौची आ केते गुडे जिंसो मु मोर निज प्लांट रे इन हाउस मैन्युफैक्चर करूची. So say that manufacturing lead time will be applicable. And what is manufacturing lead time? From the time of placement of order up to the time of delivery of the material inside the plant, following a process through a sequence of machines मु कहली मोर एतिकिटा ए पर्टिकुलर आइटम दरकार जोटा को आमे इन हाउस मैन्युफैक्चर करूचे मु जो टाइम रे मो रिक्वेशन देली तापरे कोन होची से माने ताको मैन्युफैक्चर करूचंती प्लांट भितरे केमिति मैन्युफैक्चर करूचंती थ्रू ए प्रोसेस और सीक्वेंस ऑफ मशीन्स रे ताको ऑपरेशन करके फाइनली से माने बाहर करूचंती and then the material comes to me, it is delivered to me. This time is known as manufacturing lead time. Clear?
Sir, author question. Manufacturing lead time from the time of placement of order to the time of delivery of material in the plant.
Mechanically, just hold on. Mechanically,
Sir.
कौन मुझे उटा कौन सी बुझाओ? गोटे कहली मु vendor item directly किनी किरी आनुची सेटा होची ordering lead time. गोटे मु इन हाउस तयारी करची that is manufacturing lead time. Manufacturing lead time पा मु कहली मोर एई आइटम टा एतिकी क्वांटिटी दरकार मु रिक्वेशन देली तापर प्लांट रे थ्रू ए प्रोसेस ऑफ मशीन रे ऑपरेशन करी करी फाइनली मो पक्को से माने प्रोड्यूस करी करी हैंड ओवर करूचंती से जो टाइम टा मु रिक्वेशन दबाटू से माने मैन्युफैक्चरिंग करी करी मते हैंड ओवर करूचंती दैट इज मैन्युफैक्चरिंग लीड टाइम बुझी पालो ना नहीं
Again.
Okay. Now, in the entire MRP system, amar कौन केमिति काम करूची एठी let us see. MRP जो सिस्टम मु कहली इट इज टोटली कंप्यूटराइज्ड सिस्टम ताको कोन डाटा हमें डिटेल्स इनपुट करूचे इनपुट साइड रे रोची MPS दैट इज द मास्टर प्रोडक्शन शेड्यूल जोटा मु कहली देन BOM स्टैंड्स फॉर बिल ऑफ मटेरियल ब्रैकेट रे नोट करता बिल ऑफ मटेरियल एंड देन हमें ताको पठौचे inventory record. And a tinita jinsa ame taku input dela pore, what we are getting is the MRP report. System re process hoche, program hisab re process ekri, finally we are getting the MRP output report. That is the output. Input is MPS, master production schedule data, bill of material, and the inventory record. MPS बुझी पारलो समझते, master production schedule, that is as per the more forecasting jaha achi sehi हिसाब रे मोर कोन production schedule अछि. What is bill of material? Bill of material is मोर गोटे साइकिल तयारी करिवको को आइटम केतेटा दरकार होछि. That is known as bill of material. And inventory record. मु कहली मोर 100 टा साइकिल तयारी करियाको 200 टा चक्का लागुची. 200 टा चक्कर रो इन्वेंटरी मो स्टॉक रे 50 टा अछि. सो आउ 150 टा मते आनिया को पड़िबो. सो अकॉर्डिंगली ए डाटा देला पर एमआरपी कहयो मते 150 चक्का दरकार हबो एई टाइम रे. सो आउटपुट रिपोर्ट रे सेटा आसी. So 3 inputs. One is master production schedule, that is MPS. Second one is bill of material, that is POM. And third one is inventory record, that is in what quantity, which component I have already with in my stock, so that the balance I have to place on. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Now we will straight away go to one example. Let us assume there is a fire extinguisher. I am producing fire extinguisher. और निया लिखेगा जो ये. This is known as product structure. What a fire extinguisher mate manufacture kariyaku, what are the things I require? I require one cylinder. Second thing I require one valve assembly. And third thing I require handlebar. Eti bracket re lekha ichi 1, eti lekha ichi 1, eti lekha ichi 2. That means for cylinder gotte darkar. Valve assembly I require 1, handlebar I require 2. Now, again, valve assembly gotte mu tiyari karibaku मोर गोटे valve दरकार आ गोटे valve housing दरकार. This structure is known as the product structure. Note down example of product structure. This is an example of product structure. Based on the product structure, I will find out the bill of material or POM. So how many items I require? One is fire extinguisher, number 1. Second one is cylinder. Third one is valve assembly. Fourth one is valve. Fifth one is valve housing. Sixth one is handlebar. So as per this product structure, which item in what quantity I require? Fire extinguisher I require 1. Cylinder I require 1. Valve assembly I require 1. Valve I require 1. Valve housing I require 1. And finally, handlebar I require 2. Now, if I ask you the question, if this is what is the bill of material, a data ko feed koruche MRP system ko, and we say we want 500 fire extinguishers, then it will generate a report. Will say that to manufacture 500 fire extinguishers, you require 500 cylinders, 500 valve assemblies, 500 valves, valve housing 500, handlebar 1000, because one unit requires 2. So this is what is bill of material. Are you clear regarding bill of material? Wow.
प्रादो बिल ऑफ मटेरियल टा कोडा जो नंबर ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट जो इलेक्शन दिसेटा
एटा लिखिची आ पचार एटी लिखिची बिल ऑफ मटेरियल बम मोर
हाँ
आइटम्स रहिला डिस्क्रिप्शन
नंबर ऑफ
केते
रिक्वायरमेंट जो
क्वांटिटी दरकार सेटा रहिला
सर
एंड लीड टाइम
सेटा भी गोटे पार्ट
टाइम
रहबो
माने
आज्ञा
हां
अच्छा
व्हाई लीड टाइम आई हैव गिवन मोर जदी सिलिंडर गोटे दीटा दरकार होची गोटे दरकार होची
त 2 वीक्स लागु छै सिलेंडर टा आनिया पे
2 weeks laguchi the same
सर
time it will say when I should place the order so that मोर जदी आरो मोर जदी गोटे वीक रे दरकार ता 2 week पूर्व I have to place the order
प्लस द आज्ञा
that is why the lead time is important
हम्म
is it clear
क्लियर सर
Yes, sir.
I'll give you one more example of bill of material another product structure I'll give I am manufacturing P1 right P1 manufacture करबा को मते दीटा सब असेंबली दरकार S1 रो क्वांटिटी 1 रिक्वायर S2 रो क्वांटिटी 2 दरकार गोटे प्रोडक्ट P1 करबा को मते दीटा सब असेंबली दरकार गोटे S1 आ गोटे S2 S1 सब असेंबली आई रिक्वायर 1 S2 sub assembly I require 2. Now to manufacture this S1, one S1 मते manufacture करिवा को कोन लागु छी C1 गोटे लागु छी C2 चारटा लागु छी C3 गोटे लागु छी S2 गोटे मैन्युफैक्चर सब असेंबली 2 मैन्युफैक्चर करबा को मते गोटे C4 लागु छी दीटा C5 लागु छी दीटा राइट P1 होची प्रोडक्ट फर्स्ट लेवल ले P1 मैन्युफैक्चर करिया को मते दीटा सब असेंबली लागु छी गोटे S1 S2 S1 मोर गोटे दरकार S2 मोर दीटा दरकार नाउ नेक्स्ट लेवल ले गोटे S1 गोटे सब असेंबली S1 मते मैन्युफैक्चर करिया को तीनटा कंपोनेंट लागु छी C1 गोटे लागिवो C2 चारटा लागिवो C3 गोटे लागिवो सब असेंबली 2 बनेबा को मते C4 दीटा कंपोनेंट लागिवो and C5 data component like that. This is the product structure. Now, based on this, you can very well find out what will be the bill of material. Clear? बुझिपाल ना नहीं?
बुझला क्वेश्चन टा बुझला क्वेश्चन टा बुझे छी केमति कराबो देखिया
बुझिपाल तो पूरा जिंस ना. This is the product structure.
सर
This is the product structure. Based on this product structure, you have to say bill of material कौन हबो. And what is bill of material? What is the केली जोटा. जेमती. This is what is bill of material. This is the product structure. आपको बेस करी मु एटी करली bill of material. Same way आपको बेस करी you have to make the bill of material. This is product structure. Bill of material हमें एक्सेल ले परिवार आप P11 S11 S22 again C11 C24 C31 C42 C52. A very simple example I will give you. हमें गोटे चौकी तैयारी करबा. The carpenter is manufacturing गोटे carpenter plant अछि जोटे गोटे सेकंड गोटे अदय हां हां करते त ताको गोटे नियो पेमेंट रो डिटेल्स नियो हां ताको कोन करता हो. Right, one manufacturer is manufacturing chairs. गोटे चेयर करियो कोन दरकार दीटा आर्म रेस्ट दरकार हाथ थोया को आर्म रेस्ट गोटे सीट दरकार चारटा गोड़ दरकार गोटे बैक रेस्ट दरकार. Same way, that is the product structure. Same way, मुझे 100 टा चौकी तैयार करीबी मोर सीट प्लेट दरकार केतना 100 टा आर्म रेस्ट केतना दरकार 200 टा बैक रेस्ट दरकार 100 टा एंड गोड़ दरकार फ्रंट लेग दरकार दीटा बैक लेग दीटा बैक लेग अलग था फ्रंट लेग अलग था. So that is the concept. Now are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So MRP is nothing but this. I'll go to the beginning again. You need 3 inputs. The 3 different inputs are master production schedule. What is the schedule? Who master kete requirement achi. Then bill of material. As I explained. Then inventory. More darkar. Mu koili more armrest. Dita darkar gote tiyari kariyo. What is 100 ta chauki manufacture kariyo kochi. So dita darkar le total armrest more ketna darkar habo. 100 ta kariyo kole 200 ru mo pakare stock re achi 50 ta. So mote order jaba ko padibo for the rest 150. Rest 150 ro order placement time kon. If I say lead time is 1 week. Aji place करले गोटे week पर मते मिलुची. ताले मते next week रे जहा थिबो सेटा मते एई week रो beginning रे order place करियो को considering the 1 week lead time. Am I clear to everybody now?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir. Clear.
That is the whole concept of MRP. This is the example that we worked out for pyration viewers. This is product structure. This is bill of material. This is another just example of product structure. That's all about MRP. Now,
problem भी ऐसा रहता है.
Very simple questions will be there. Don't
अच्छा, sir.
Just note down whatever I have discussed.
Sir.
Now I will go back. Note down a couple of questions. One is introductory questions. That is, what is aggregate production planning? explained in details with some appropriate examples.
Repeat on, sir.
Another question can be next time. What are the different types of? There can be a small problem where हमें 3टा 4टा प्रकार forecasting error calculate करती है. माने अच्छी?
Yes, sir.
So what a small problem will be there. Calculate the different types of errors. MAPE, JAJA, MAD, से सब उड़ा कर. तापरे what a simple problem that to whatever we have discussed in the class on forecasting. Another, you can think key, what are the different strategies adopted in case of manpower planning in aggregate production planning. Then one can be a problem, जहाँ भी मैं class में workout करचे, मुझ 5-6 problem workout करचे, that जरूर not a very critical problem, a very simple problem you will get from, but not, whatever I have discussed in the class, from scheduling, job scheduling, machine 1, machine 2, machine 3, sequencing. Find out the idle time for the machines and what is the time required to complete all the jobs. And one can be on MRP, whatever I discussed today. There can be some small short notes, bill of material, what is master production schedule, like lead time. So that's all from my side. And in case any, yeah.
First question repeat on. First question.
Introductory question. Aggregate production planning kono, example kono, what is overall aggregate production planning? A brief description with some suitable examples.
Production planning, sir.
Aggregate production planning. That is the introductory questions that we call. Now, note on my cell number.
Sir.
7873 999
Again.
650. In case whatever I have discussed during all these classes, right from the day 1, anybody while going through, if you have any doubts, you can speak to me at this number and clarify your doubts.
The timing, sir. Which time you are comfortable?
See, even if I'll be busy, anytime if I'll be busy, I'll give you a call back.
Sir.
I may not respond at times because if I'll be in some meetings and all, I may not respond. In that case, I'll call you back.
Okay, sir.
Just leave a text message or a WhatsApp message.
Sir.
Yes, I am so and so from MBA. I have some doubts. Kindly call me back.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Right?
Sir, one question.
Okay, then. Yeah.
Sir, one question, please.
Yes.
कालिया में जो प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर जो 3 मशीन रे सॉल्व करथिले सेठी हमें नैथिले मिनिमम रो नैथिले थरा जो ए मशीन ए बी सी रो मशीन थिला हमें मिनिमम
आउटर कहूची minimum of A and C should be greater than equal to maximum of B. A रो minimum हला 2, C रो minimum हला 8. Maximum of B मझी रो रे जोटा machine का रहला तार maximum, say for example 8. So 8, 2 is less than 8. 8 is greater than equal to 2. So the condition is satisfied. Then add A and B, add C and B.
Okay, sir. My question is the minimum A और C नेले हमें A और B नहीं परिवा?
9.
Is there any logic?
No logic. That is other किसी proof नहीं. A और C रो A रो minimum number, C रो minimum number. Why you want to take the minimum B?
That's my question.
Why you want the minimum of B? Let me tell you, this is a algorithm. What is algorithm, you know?
Yes, sir.
You don't have a proof for that. Are you getting me? In that case,
Okay,
you
sir.
will say, आमे जो करूचे फर्स्ट देखुचे को टाइम टा सबटु मिनिमम अछि सेही टाइम रा कॉरेस्पोंडिंग टाइम नउचे आमे ए रे अछि कि बी रे अछि सेटे एपट साइड रे तार प्रूफ कोन अछि so there
If
is
the 4 machine
nothing
will
ki
given,
yes
if 4 machine will given, then
4 machine hele 1 second A B C D A और D रे मिनिमम नबो B और C दीटा कर मैक्सिमम नबो आउ ऐड करिवो कोन A B C को ऐड करिवो B C D को ऐड करिवो if 5 machines A B C D E same way A E minimum B C D maximum ऐड करिवो A B C D B आउ ऐड करिवो B C D E to convert it into 2 machines.
okay.
Clear?
Thank you. Yes, sir. Clear. Thank you.
So that's all from my side. Whatever I could have, I have done that. Any doubts, anything, please speak to me. All the best.
Sir, project related किसी topic जदि mention करते हैं?
मते फोन में बता हबो, I will guide you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay?
Okay.
Call me up. I will guide you.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sir, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Chalo, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Good night.